What's up, y'all? It's Poppin' What's Crackin' It today. About to react to this vid titled "Did They Get It Right?" Billboard Top Best 25 Female Rappers of All Time. Okay, so Academics is gonna go over the list. I googled it, but I am interested in hearing what he has to say about it because he does, comment on hip hop media. So yeah, we're gonna hear his take, and I will let you guys know what I think as well. Let's watch.
Some of it was based on their performance on Billboard, and it was also prorated for newer rappers as well. So this was their list. Number one was Nicki
So
Minaj.
part of it has to do with their numbers, basically, which is annoying. But I mean, I guess it all comes down to, everything combined as far as numbers, influence, not just skill alone.
Two was Missy Elliott. Three, Lauryn Hill. Lil' Kim, Queen Latifah, MC Lyte, Salt and Pepper, Roxanne and Shantae.
Nicki number one, of course.
Eve,
well, some people would disagree.
Foxy Brown, Cardi B, The Brat, Trina, Left Eye, Meg Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, Rhapsody, Remy Ma, Lotto, Mooney Love, Glorilla, and Lady.
Mooney Love, I don't know who that is. He said Mooney. I'm pretty sure that's Mooney.
Initially, when I saw this, I was a little bit like, what the fuck? And I wasn't being biased, but I was shocked when I saw number one, Lotto, like top 20. And then I got to realize there hasn't been that many wildly successful solo female artists that has even had a run for, let's say, 4 or 5 years.
That is fast.
So,
they could have cut this list down to 10, honestly.
To be on this list, I don't think the barrier or the level is that high.
That's true.
Secondly, let's talk about number one on this list, Nicki Minaj. Clearly, the best female rapper in skill, and I would imagine that by now, in performance-wise, when it comes to ranking on Billboard, she's number one for a reason. Number two is Missy Elliott. Missy Elliott had a crazy run, man. Like, I like that, even though I probably would have put Lauryn Hill above her, just, again, strictly off of...
Lauryn only had one
album,
though.
I don't think neither of these people on this list has an album better than her first album, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
But it's not just about that.
Lil' Kim being on here. Lil' Kim got to be top 5. Queen Latifah, I think, also top 5. So I think that's actually...
comment on that.
That's actually fine. Yeah, I actually don't mind this list that much. Some of these other people, I'm not that familiar with them.
Same.
I know them in name, but I'm not familiar with their catalog enough to speak on it.
Yeah, I agree with that. Cardi B.
I wonder why they just put Left. Well, I guess TLC was. She's a rapper of the group, right? So Left Eye was a rapper of the group, right? Meg Thee Stallion, Doja Cat. Meg over Doja?
Right. I
don't know, man. I don't know if I'm hating on Meg, but I really just don't. I think Doja is a better artist, but I guess maybe Meg raps better than her. Yeah. Remy Ma being that low on the list, I have to imagine is not. How many solo albums did Remy Ma drop? I would imagine Remy Ma would be like top 15.
Excuse me.
Cardi B being there at number 11.
Cardi's a little high in my opinion. She could be lower. No shade, because I like Cardi, but...
Well, I think Cardi B's really nice. Like, I think Cardi B rapping these days is good. She's been killing verses. She's been pretty much putting out, when she does put out music, it's good.
But she was really influential. So I feel like that's where this gets tricky, because even when you start to dispute some of these people's ranking, and you like, then you have to bring in, well, their numbers, and they, have such a big impact, and this album sold this. You could bring that into the conversation, which I don't really like. I think they should just have a list that just has to do with skill. I think that would make it easier. Because I don't know a lot of these people's numbers. I don't keep up with that type of shit. I don't care about none of that. But I obviously know that Cardi B was huge and was selling a lot. So maybe that's why they kind of have her in the middle.
Boom. And the lack of production, even though she does, again, as I said, contribute to other stuff, I don't know. Putting her at 11 over some people with entire discographies like a Trina, might be a little bit of a stretch, if you ask me. But if we're talking about just performance, I believe Cardi B is one of the only people that their first album, every song went platinum on.
See, yeah, they're considering that.
I think that's between women and men.
That's what makes this list tricky. I don't think that should be.
Anyway, I think Young Thug got up in the comments. I don't know if it was my comments, but he got up in the comments and he had a question. Ooh, and May didn't make the list. Oh yeah, Thug's right here. Thug says, "Where's Mariah?" Mariah's in bed with you. Like, what do you mean? Where's Mariah? What is Thug talking about?
He's just talking.
Where's Mariah? Wait, on the list? Bro,
on the list?
Is Mariah considered a rapper? I thought she was like an R&B songstress.
Exactly. He's trying to get some brownie points.
Nigga, Mariah's next to you in bed, my nigga. Okay, where she deserves and should be. All right. With all due respect, I do like some of her songs.
I don't know any of her songs.
Mariah the Scientist. She's up and coming. I don't even think she would be, because there's a lot more competition for female R&B. I don't think she would be in the top 20 female R&B.
Absolutely not.
Much less top 20 female rapper, which I don't think she's a rapper.
Yeah, he high.
I see some people saying Young M.A. and Dej Loaf.
No.
Is Dej Loaf on this? No.
And I really like Young M.A., but no.
Yeah, Young M.A. should be on this.
No, I disagree.
But that's where I'm like confused, because Cardi B has one album.
She came and went. That's really why I wouldn't put her on this list. Like, her longevity is just not there. It wasn't there, so I don't feel like she should be in the conversation of best female rappers of all time. Like, she had literally a few years where she was popping, if that, and I'm being generous. So, yeah, I don't think that would make her eligible for this list at all. Some of these rappers I need to look into. I keep hearing about Rhapsody, but I don't know any of her music. Or Roxanne.
Rhapsody has a bunch of albums.
Oh.
Right?
Read my mom. Roxanne, I've never even heard of Roxanne.
Young M.A. might not have that much amount of body of work. Does she? But skill-wise, she got it.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to say. When they're bringing in so many factors, it makes it difficult. But I'm not mad at the top 5. Queen Latifah, I can't say. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know any songs by her.
Young M.A.
But I know that they were very influential, so I do know that. But I can't really speak on their skill or what their songs were like. Salt and Pepper, I'm pretty sure I know a few. They was What a Man, right? Yeah, What a Man, What a Man. Yeah, I mean, they had some like really, really popular bops, so they did make a big impact, but lyrical skill, I don't know.
I could see them being in the top 30. I'm gonna put Glow over Cardi B.
No.
Where's Glow at?
No way.
Glow at 21.
Cardi B's impact is just so massive that I feel like it automatically.
Ice Spice gotta be on there. See, that's the problem with like female rap. Like the barrier of entry is like so fucking low.
Okay, but nobody wants Ice Spice on there. Let's stop being stupid, everybody.
Like no critically acclaimed shit. She had a nice run. Yeah, she looks good, but could you make a reasonable argument why she should be on a top 20 or
no? They can't. They're trolling.
List like Ice Spice. Like, come on. But that's what I'm saying. The barrier is pretty low.
It ain't that damn low.
Someone said it looks pretty accurate. I think the top 5 is accurate. Maybe you throw Eve up there a little bit more.
I agree. I would put Eve
now this little rap aficionado, no Gangsta Boo or Princess Loco, automatically makes this list invalid.
All right. Now y'all just gonna name people that are hot in y'all region, and that's just not how it works. Yeah, I don't know. This is very hard to judge because they are including so many different factors, and when you start including numbers, it's like, all right, I can't really even say. So, there's that. But just based on like skill and impact alone, I feel like the top 5 is pretty solid. Of course, some people will disagree that Nicki Minaj should be number 1, but I think that is her spot, and it's just it shouldn't be up for debate at all. When you do include her skill and her impact, her influence, all of that, how much she has influenced all the girls. The new girls are all her sons, as she would say. And I feel like that's clear as day. So I think that's all that matters, really. The top few spots, and I feel like they got that right. So there's that. But y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.